Here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie George St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight. And ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. Has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you gotta think it's gonna take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's gotta be on point, your striking's gotta be on point, but more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev once again ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, early round action here, and keep an eye on that jab of Kamaru Usman, right? I don't have to tell a lot of you who are listening tonight that he has gone to great lengths to develop that with Trevor Whitman, and that has really helped him set up his takedowns. But he wants to box tonight. He feels like this matchup is a striking matchup for him. We'll see if he can put those words into action here tonight.
Oh, nice body kick. Till you stop it, guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Good work from the top here by Kamaru Usman. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Usman. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice defense.
Lock those wrists.
Usman's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
Just got to be careful here. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Yep, got to be very careful there. Oh, big elbow.
2 minutes remain in the round. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, you got to be careful there, yep. Nice shot there by the champ.
Usman's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Makhachev's back in full mount. Oh, big shots from the top.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
In the half guard. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Big ground and pound. Another strike gets through from the top position.
30 in the round.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Usman. "15 seconds remain in the round." Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Makhachev's in half guard. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop.
All right, take a seat for me, buddy. Breathe. Deep breath in. All right, here's some water. Ready? Listen. All right. Now you're doing awesome out there.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round here. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up. And
Makhachev's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
Oh, no, it's possible. Undertaker has arrived in the UFC. Oh, my goodness, a powerbomb.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Kamaru. Nicely done. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half-guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Get your hips back. Move your hips.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, DC, half-guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep the half-guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Now he's going full mount.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. He's got to be careful here.
Usman ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, good defense, yes.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamaru Usman. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Usman.
He passes the half.
Final seconds here of round two. Usman ground and pound from half guard now. Also saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially...
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Islam Makhachev. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Good work from the top here by Usman.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Usman's in half guard now.
Massive shot from the top. Oh, he got to his spot. Great job landing from the top position. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
2 minutes. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Great submission defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. Side control now. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. All right, you don't see this every day. North-south position on the ground. Usman's right back to the full mount here. 45 seconds remain in the round. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Final seconds of round 3. Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's going to have to move his head here.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize that. And now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom. He's got to start throwing now.
Usman going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kamaru here.
Good, solid strike on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get to half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet. The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
2 minutes to go. Nice positional control here. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Print the shirts, ground and pound. Usman's right back to the full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Islam Makhachev.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
Well, at some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised. He's so battered. He's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, another one lands his shot, pound his opponent's head through the canvas. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool. And I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Fifth and final round. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Usman.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, how good was that judo toss? Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Oh.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Get them out here.
Heavy on top and work those elbows. Tighter, tighter. Head up.
Usman's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's running them out. This is where he wants to be.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Nice transition.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
3 minutes now to go in the fight.
This work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here.
Flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
Makhachev's in half guard. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
back out of this position.
2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Kick him off.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Under a minute now to go in the fight.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
And now he's got the back. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Where are your hands?
Constantly a moving target. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Ground and pound strike there now.
This is a really close fight.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are